Give it a moment. All right, we are now live on Great Lakes Storm Chasing Network, as well as Ohio Chasing Network, I believe. Also another kind of branch of Great Lakes Storm Chasing Network. Just to kind of, it's right on the county or right on the state line. So just in case you guys are watching from across Michigan, again, this is Michigan Storm Chasers live coverage here in Michigan. But it's right on, like I said, right on the state line. So if you know anybody that's living down here in Indiana, Ohio, right on the state line here, Montpelier, so Williams County, Steuben County. You guys are also in that tornado warning. The strongest rotation right now over Clear Lake in Indiana. It's kind of skipping from Michigan to Indiana and back into Michigan here, right near Camden. But the rotation right now, very close to Austin Road and Territorial Road in southern Michigan. So got a couple more comments in here. Just let me get to them real quick. First off, welcome to the team here, Mary. Appreciate your support of the channel. Please stick around here at Michigan Storm Chasers YouTube. MC, $1 super chat. How's Kalamazoo looking for the rest of the day? Kalamazoo, you guys, let me look back. There's still some showers and storms developing over the lake. It could impact the rest of the day, so it could be a little bit more rainy through the evening hours.
Hey, Joel, can you take me full here for a minute, buddy?
Yep, no problem. I'm just going over super chat real quick, but I'll take you full.
So I'm in Three Rivers right now, and I'm in the area of damage here. So this building right here had its roof partially torn off. It was a rubber and metal roof, so you can see all the metal around here.
Oops.
There's a lot of like styrofoam type debris everywhere. But what's interesting about all this, there's no live tree damage here. There's no power line damage except for where stuff got hit. So, I mean, there's all this debris that's all around here everywhere. I mean, and it goes down that way away too. There's the roof in the tree that Ryan sent in our chat. So, I mean, it had to come off at a pretty good clip, but just a half mile down the road is where I went through Three Rivers, and I didn't see this. Nothing happened down there. There's no damage anywhere around here except for where people's houses, got hit with debris. So I don't really know. I got a guy behind me right now who was a mile north of here, and he didn't see anything. So I don't know. I really don't have a good answer. It's really interesting. Obviously, people are out and about kind of watching everything, but as far as I know, there's no injuries. So that's good.
This is not a cross path either where that location was. That was about 4 miles north of here.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, there's quite a bit of damage here just in this area. But, I mean, we'll have to figure out more as it goes later, But again, I mean, even this storage unit right here, this place right next to us here, there's no damage to Skate Dreams. There's no damage to the storage unit except for where stuff blew into it from. I don't know. That's kind of confusing because, again, there's, besides what you can see here, just not much.
Yeah. I mean, you do have sheet metal wrapped around the pole there, too.
I know. That's what I'm trying to wrap my head around. How can there be sheet metal wrapped around the pole and then the houses across the street have absolutely no damage? I mean, trees, there's not even branches down.
is that debris you have against that house right there on the line? I think that might be.
Could be. Yeah, there's sheet metal.
Could also be, I was about to say, someone commented in chat, very quick downburst. I was just about to say that could be a very, very localized downburst.
That's kind of what I was thinking, because it was a metal roof with rubber underneath it. So, I mean, the second it starts to peel, it's going to be like opening the top of a can, just it'll pop right off there.
Yep.
But, I mean, besides where it is right here, again, the storm was moving in this direction to the southeast. And, there you can see kind of my car way out in the distance there. That's where I parked and walked down here. And there's like foam down there, but there's none of this sheet metal and stuff down there either. So I don't know, man. pretty interesting.
You see crazy things all the time here.
So anyway, I'm gonna probably let these guys start working. They're starting to get all cleaned up, but I wanted to get some shots in here, and I'll get something up on Facebook and Twitter too. So
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Chandler.
cool, you bet.
Again, if you don't follow us on Facebook or Twitter, as Chandler mentioned, you can just search Michigan Storm Chasers on either account, and you'll find it pretty quickly. About 182,000 on Facebook, something like that, and then over 4,500 on Twitter or X. Again, those are also places you can send your damage reports as well. Back to that super chat. I never got finished answering. Kalamazoo looking for the rest of the day. You guys will have showers and thunderstorms, but nothing probably too severe. So good there. Ashley C, the statement here. A very nice one to add that. And a $10 super chat. Thank you so much for the updates. I appreciate that, Ashley. And we're glad to keep you updated. As always, thank you for the $1 or 99-cent super sticker, Brandon. We also have Bob, $2 super chat. Explain the major colors of the map, the yellow and the purple. I'm assuming you mean this right now. So the yellow is your tornado watches in the background. Again, conditions favorable anywhere in the yellow boxes. Oh, speaking of which, the yellow box in Kalamazoo County, you might have noticed, speaking of Kalamazoo County, the yellow box there for the tornado watch has been canceled. So Kalamazoo County, you guys are no longer a tornado watch for the rest of the day. Good there. But the purples that you can see here on your radar, that's called range full. It's just basically bad data. You have data being sent out and being received at the same time. Sometimes they just collide with each other, and it gives you this very, very unrealistic data. They just kind of cover it up with purple. You'd probably see like 300 and something mile per hour winds. It's something ridiculous. So what they do is just put purple over it and say, yeah, this is not accurate, so please ignore it, because it's not not realistic. So why view it? So hopefully that kind of helps explain some things there. Then we got one more new member here, Bottom Dollar Brad. Thank you for becoming a channel member here at Michigan Storm Chasers. Appreciate you for your support. So again, as you can see, it's been quite the windy day there across southern Michigan. We had 4 tornado warnings in effect previously. We have 1 now in effect here in southern Hillsdale County. Has been trimmed already. 69 here south of Coldwater, no longer really in that tornado warning. But this is now in extreme southern Hillsdale County, which is part of Michigan. Now entering also northern Williams County in Ohio. So right where the 3 states kind of meet here on the border, Meade Road and Territorial Road. That's right where the rotation's over. You also have a little bit of a hail core in there as well. Switch over to VIL product. Hard to see from very far away from the Grand Rapids radar. You can kind of see that on our CC where it doesn't only pick up debris, but CC is also a good indicator for some ununiform raindrops or hailstones up in the atmosphere. Again, if it's very round, it's like a very round raindrop, or snow also is very round. It'll be picked up as red or even purple here on your CC. And then if it's spiky in nature, it'll show up if it's still rain, of course, but also spiky in nature, it'll show up as yellows and even greens. And if it's even bigger than that, it can show up as blues. So that's good rule of thumb for the CC radar here that you can see on your screen. It also can, during the wintertime, it'll also show you the melting layer up there in the atmosphere, which is also really cool. Right now, 1 tornado warning in effect for southern Hillsdale. I would say at this point, Branch County, you guys are in the clear, even though the warning box is still over you. Take it seriously, though, if you're in Hillsdale County here, especially if you're in Camden, Montgomery for a couple more minutes. Again, respect the polygon. I want to make sure you guys are staying safe. Interior room, lowest floor. Basement, obviously, is going to be your number 1 spot. But if you have a house that just has ground floor, interior room is going to be the most secure. There's no exterior walls to rip away. So it's just kind of your own little cubicle that you're safe inside. And then obviously, worst comes to worst, you want to cover your head. So south of Camden here along Eden Road, which is M49. That's where the tornado warning is in effect. But other than southwestern Hillsdale County, there are no tornado warnings in effect anywhere in the state. A new flood warning has popped in. It's actually very specific here to the Huron River, including Hamburg. Minor flooding is forecast. So south of Brighton and just to the east of Pinckney and north of Whitmer Lake, there's that green box there. It's a flood warning. Ben's got a good view here on his stream. I'll have to find out where he's at. See, let's unmute him here for a little bit. Oh, sorry, I tried to do Ryan. There.
That's crazy. I just
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was nothing on at the plant. In fact, the guard said at the guard, you can. It's less than a mile to our place. I mean, it's like a half a mile.
Yeah, that's crazy.
To our place, and our place, the roof blew off. It blew the dock doors off into the building. Our electrical wires are all hanging down.
Wow.
The roof is on Main Street. Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Yeah,
I was hunkered down at 8 a.m. In the bathrooms.
That's crazy. Well,
So,
I just caught up to the same storm. I'm in Northwest Ohio right now. Oh, my thing's going off.
all right. Well, be
So-
safe.
I will.
All right, bye.
Bye. We're gonna pull over. Yeah, there's some structural damage in Three Rivers. I would not be surprised. Yeah, you got some metal pieces. You got. Okay, so they canceled the tornado warning, or they're going to let it expire. It looks like, and the severe warning continues.
Gonna go ahead and mute Ben real quick. Tornado warning still in effect here. This is in effect until 10:15, so it's still got 10 more minutes. But yeah, it's pretty much outrunning its box right now. As you can see in the top left side of your screen, that's where the radar is currently positioned. The new severe thunderstorm warning in effect now for Williams County, Ohio, as well as Fulton, western Fulton County, Ohio, and southern Hillsdale County in Michigan until 10:45 a.m. 10:45, yeah, in effect till 10:45. At 10:05 a.m., severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles west of Pioneer, or 8 miles northwest of Montpelier, moving southeast at 30. They finally added southeast in there. 6-mile-per-hour wind gusts. A lot of these cities are probably in Ohio, but I'm going to read them off. Bryan, Montpelier, West Unity, Pioneer, Stryker, Fayette, Halliday City, Columbia, West Jefferson, Pulaski, Camden, Alverton, Zone, Bridgewater Center, Nettle Lake, Lake Seneca, Elmira, Hallock, and Kunkel. Now, a lot of those cities I don't recognize, so they're probably in Ohio, but again, this involves portions of southern Hillsdale County in Michigan, in effect till 10:45. And Ben is on that storm right now. That is quite the shelf cloud you see there, with a little bit of layer stacking. Again, he's on that storm there. Currently tornado warned, and then soon to be severe thunderstorm warned. Wiki Dolly, $5 super chat. Lots of rain, Whitmore Lake. Crazy to see scud clouds moving east to west while system storms move west to east. Absolutely. So the photographs today, for those who know what a photograph is, it's basically a top-down view of your atmosphere. And it's color-coded as well, so you can see which direction your winds are moving in certain layers of the atmosphere. Basically, you're seeing C shapes today where the lowest point is right along the wind axis, where the winds would be basically heading east to west. And then as you get into the third kilometer of the atmosphere, it's going west to east. So basically, you're correct there in saying that clouds are basically heading opposite directions of each other today. And that's how you get your spin out there. A lot of shear. Reports behind the scene. Damage in Marcellus as well. We'll have pictures to get to the page here in the minutes to come. So if you're following us on Facebook, or if you haven't yet, feel free to follow us there. Those are working diligently behind the scenes to get those posted. But again, a lot of us are still out chasing. Obviously, you got myself here in the studios, tracking the storms. Actually, I'm going to take Ben back and unmute him, see what he's talking about here.
This area's got a lower base. There was a big CG right there.
What's up, Joel?
Hey, Ryan.
I'll be closing.
I just got
Go ahead.
The storm here momentarily. I'm basically looking at the same thing Ben is, just from a further distance. Nice leading edge shelf cloud type of feature. I'll have a visual here on my GoPro. I'm moving south now, but I'm about to turn back to the west here. It'll be in my GoPro view here in a few, but closing in, don't really see too much. Lots of CGs out ahead of us, so inside, even if it's not raining outside, CGs are definitely, or should I say lightning is definitely out in front of the storm, so make sure you're indoors away from windows as the storm approaches you. Of course, it's moving into Ohio, so most of Michigan here is not going to be affected by this, but just still.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, as I mentioned here, that severe thunderstorm warning, pretty much 80% of that includes counties in Ohio. I would say closer to 90, but it does impact portions of Camden. I will say it looks like it's out of Camden now, and the majority of the storm is over Frontier, Michigan, which is outside of that warning, but close enough to be kind of included in the threats. But if you live in Pioneer, Ohio, for sure to be taking shelter there. About a mile across the state line there on Pioneer Road, which is M99 in Michigan. Waldron, be on alert here in southern Michigan. This is heading your way too. We got more updates behind the scenes here. Tornado watch has been canceled for Cass County and St. Joseph County in Michigan. So Cass, St. Joseph, you guys are in the clear. You guys give yourselves a pat on the back for making it through today. Obviously still picking up the pieces out there. But yeah. Hope everyone is staying all right. Looking back at our velocity here. Very windy up there today. And as you can see on radar, lots of greens, a lot of reds, and are also very bright. It just shows you how much spin is out there today, even above the ground. It doesn't mean that tornadoes are going to happen out of like just the normal rain showers. It just means it's a strong jet in the area, and that is important. That is definitely impacting portions of West Michigan today. I'll unmute Ben here, see if he's
is happening at the surface. Three. Check out the motion on the shelf in that direction. My battery's gonna die soon.
we have the tornado warning has been canceled for Branch County and Hillsdale County. So we're back in severe ops here. We also have Drew coming in now. I believe, has some damage. I will see if I can get him in here.
This was the same view, guys, as Chandler had with Three Rivers. Just was talking with him. If you want to see it again, here it is. Look at all the insulation here. This got tossed across from this roof. So the building was over here, just to my northwest here. They're currently working on getting the insulation out. The roof got ripped off. All this insulation and siding got tossed across the road onto this parking lot. And this business here, I was actually talking with a few of the people there. Their windows are cracked, and you can see some siding right there wrapped around that pole. So once again, Chandler was here too. I have to head out. I got work coming up here, but strong straight line wind damage. You can actually see, I'll briefly show this here. This is part of the roof right there. See that? Right on that power line right there. So yeah, can't confirm if it's tornado damage, but there is more damage further west of town, reported by trained spotters. Was able to talk to a few of them. Me and Chandler were able to. And yeah, interesting damage here in Three Rivers.
Oops, I'm muted. Anyways, I was just saying something about how there's thunder in Michigan right now. So, in West Michigan, Grand Rapids area. Not severe, but will be a loud one. And then I was also talking about how I realized it's still morning. It's only 10:16 a.m. and this will be out of the state by 1. Lady Angel Fire, $10 super chat asking, how's it looking for southeast corner and the Toledo areas? Storm is kind of heading that way. And that risk again today is 5% chance of a tornado, 5 to 9% chance of a tornado if you live in the Toledo area. So be on alert here through about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock if you live in Toledo. Sorry, I was muted. Boy, you guys will really let me know if I am. Appreciate it. Look at that shelf cloud on Ben stream. Goodness. And that is more indicative that the storm may be outflow dominant now. We're still seeing rotation on radar, but shelf clouds like that usually means the winds are gusting out in front of it. Drew's back in here as well.
Just curious, Joe, were you able to hear me back there when I was just doing a brief report?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I lost
audio like right after that. I couldn't hear you at all, so I had to
Nope,
refresh.
that was totally me. I muted myself.
Oh, okay. Just
Yep.
wanted to check. All right, sweet. Well, I'm gonna be on my way back home, and yeah, hope you guys stay safe today. Once again, as Joel and Ryan probably mentioned, there's still a small tornado threat in southeast Michigan, extreme southern Michigan, but they'll eventually exit the state. So stay safe, everyone, and never stop chasing.
Thank you, Drew, for your commitment today. Ben's kind of out of stream here, but he's still got that nice shelf. We also have Ryan in here now. I'm going to take him up top. He's got a view on it as well. Again, multiple different angles out here. We got the whole crew out there today on a Tuesday. We'll pixelate at the moment, but also wide fisheye lens there of the entire shelf. I should be unmuted now. Hello. Should be working. Sorry, a little bit ASMR. Hopefully you guys heard me there. I will say there's still a little bit of rotation on this. So, like I said, even though it might be outflow dominant, you could have something tucked back in there inside the actual rain current. Although it looks like it's kind of on the side lobish side of the storm, given its position. And Ben is right next to it. Ooh, good cloud to ground lightning bolt there. That is incredible. Ryan's taking a turn while he's doing that. Kit, thank you for the $9.99 super chat here at Michigan Stormfish YouTube. Appreciate you and your commitment to, or your contribution here to what we do. Appreciate you very much. But yeah, quite the shelf cloud out there. Only one severe thunderstorm warning in the state, and that is Hillsdale County, Southern Hillsdale County. Elsewhere, it's a lot of rain and a lot of thunder. Go back to the full screen radar here and zoom way out. Torrential rain falling across portions of M46 and north. Again, flooding risk is also a possibility today as my radar freezes on me. There we go. Put it in motion. Generally, everything is heading off to the east about 30 to 40 miles per hour. So again, this should be out of the state by about 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock this afternoon. And then we can take a little bit of a nap and we'll be good. But until then, we're going to be sitting here watching it for a little bit. We don't expect the stuff back here in West Michigan to go severe at any time. But it's Michigan, and there's a lot of spin out there today, so who knows? The current thinking is our only threat is going to be here south of 94, and right now currently to the east of 69 here, across portions of southeast Michigan. Storms in Grand Rapids don't really have any chance of severity now. Your severe threat, again, southeast Michigan.
Can you hear me, Joe?
Yep.
You want to take me up my phone? I got an awesome shelf cloud here. Ben was on it, but what I'm noticing, I'm not sure if you explained this or Ben explained this, but right now it appears elevated. So any rotation with it is not going to be surface based. But if it continues to build in a while, it could have a lot more down. Just a lot of CP may not be ready.
So Ryan's cutting in and out there, but what he's saying, general gist of that, what he just said there is it's very elevated right now, but it still could become surface based at a later point, especially when it taps into some of that instability. But he is on, pretty much everyone's on that storm there along the Hillsdale County line as it heads towards Lenawee County. But shelf cloud is usually indicative of winds coming out in front of a storm.
There's no
Sorry, Ryan, there's a little bit of a delay. Oh, wow, look at that. Off to the right.
Yeah, my
Oh, now we're frozen. Take it back here. Don't have Ryan's dot. Southern Hillsdale County, for those who are just tuning in. Tornado possible still with the storm as well. I think the main threat of this is going to be just south of Waldron now in Michigan. So mainly Williams and Fulton County in Ohio. Basically south of Territorial Road here. I mean, that's basically the state line. The awkwardly shaped state line, I will say. Add Ryan's other camera in here since we lost his first one. We'll definitely upload stuff and content throughout the page to our Facebook page, Michigan Storm Chasers, as needed. If we don't want storms, then we want the atmosphere to be stable.
Hey, Joel, take me. It's right above my head right now. Take me.
Yep.
Here comes the wind. You can see the rotation right up here. Look at that thing go. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Very strong southerlies into this thing. There's your rotation right there, right above my head.
Yeah, center your screen right there. As moving quick.
It's gonna go right over me. Look at that rising scud. Oh, we have something flying in the air.
Birds?
Looks like cardboard or something. Oh, we have. That's dust. That's on the ground. There's a gust NATO or something on the ground right over there.
It's a gust front, maybe.
It looks like a gust front. Yeah, it looks like some dust getting kicked up. It's spinning. That's something.
Chat wants to know where you're at exactly.
North 30 and 16, just across the Ohio border.
So near Waldron, probably.
Yeah, just across the border.
Gotcha. So Ryan is pretty much right where the Hillsdale and Lenawee counties meet. That's going to be Fulton County, Ohio. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I can hear that wind.
I gotta go.
Mm-hmm. We also have Ryan's dash cam in here as well. But right now, the only concern is if you are right next to Morenci and Waldron, Michigan. If you live anywhere else in Michigan, you are not in any severe threat. I can say that with confidence. But we are watching perhaps some redevelopment just to the north. But it's more likely than not it won't do anything. Again, we got scattered showers and storms crossing 94, 69 here in the Jackson, Calhoun County areas, as well as Washtenaw, northern Hillsdale, northern Branch. Still good atmosphere out there. A lot of things could spin, but right now we are not seeing that. Only thing that's spinning right now is the storm that everyone, I will say everybody is pretty much on. We are live here on both Facebook and YouTube for the time being until these storms leave the state. Again, you can subscribe to us for free on YouTube. Easy to do. Another way to watch us in the event our streams go down on Facebook. We have some cool stickers for you guys to use in chat as well. A lot of people like typing over here on YouTube. And on top of that, if you don't have a membership on YouTube, you may be gifted one, courtesy of our donors. Again, totally optional to do, though. And if you don't follow us on Facebook, you can do that as well. Thank you, Kristen, for the $4.99 super chat. No chat there, but super chat nonetheless. Appreciate your support. Oh, we got like good views out here. We're gonna go Ben. Take Ben live and go sound on. Oh, that's Ryan's again. I keep choosing Ryan's. Go Ben.
A flying saucer.
Flying saucer indeed. Not sure if Ryan or any of the other guys in chat here can hear me that are on the storm, but storm damage report just came in. Tree damage near intersection of County Road 11.
Pictures from Three Rivers, which again looks like it was one of the hardest hit places here.
Again, tree damage near intersection of County Road 11 and Road S. That is right on the Michigan-Ohio state line, just to the northwest of Pioneer, Indiana. Or sorry, Pioneer, Ohio.
Think of this. Which means I'm a little too far south.
It's Ben's DMs. And Ben we only have one-way communication with Ben. We can hear him, but he can't hear us. Jackie, you can send stars. There should be a pinned comment on Facebook if you want to send stars. That way, if you don't want to do the super chat on YouTube, appreciate it either way. Again, we can't see the stars and the messages associated with stars here on our streaming services. So that's why we do recommend, if you want to send us something in terms of like a chat, do it on YouTube. Yeah, pretty much everything's riding right on the state line for now. Specific to Williams and Fulton County, Ohio, as well as southwestern Lenawee County. Hillsdale County, you guys are in the clear unless you live in Waldron. We got some storms on the north side of the county as well. Those are not severe right now.
Thank you for the super chat. Definitely.
Damage report from the state line is going to be at 11 Mile, I believe I said it was. No, County Road 11 and Road S. Williams, Ohio. 3 miles east-northeast of Lake Seneca. have tornado damage, so to speak, you can throw it in our storm community post or weather reports, Michigan weather reports on Facebook. It's a public group. Make sure it's only storm reports. Anything else weather related, you can go to our Michigan Storm community page on Facebook. Also got Ryan back in here while Ben's in the city. Andrew. So we got 3 boxes here. Drew, are you chasing anything right now, or are you just on your way back?
I'm just on my way back. If you need me to hop off, I can do that.
Nope, you're good. I was wondering if you had anything.
Nope, just low clouds. I guess I'll add one quick thing. There was, I think Chandler sent this too, but there is damage further west of town of Three Rivers. Power lines are down, a few trees are down. So not saying it is tornado damage. I can't confirm that. That's something the National Weather Service does, but there is some damage, some decent damage in the Three Rivers area.
Yes, and those posts are all over our page right now. So if you want to go check those out, those are there freely for you guys to do. Got more thunder here in Grand Rapids. Sorry, didn't mean to yawn in front of y'all, but
Get more
stay up
storms
all
in
night
Grand
things.
Rapids.
Yeah, it's thundering crazy here right now.
Really?
Yep. But it's just general thunderstorms.
Got a nice long cloud, if you want to see that. Look at this. Nice long, low LCL right here.
Yeah, I do not drink coffee. Yeah, Ryan is out there chasing. It's his neck of the woods. There's a lot of rain elsewhere. If you live long and north of 96 today, it's just going to be a rain fest. Watch out for flooding in low-lying areas. Make sure to turn around. Don't drown. Your car is not worth the insurance claim, so do not drive through flooded road waters. They will hate you for that. Good advice. Not that I did it or anything, but I know some people that probably have. So it's okay. Someone has to sit back and man the stream. So plus I got to dance at some point at the end of the stream for you guys since we hit 20K on YouTube today and counting. If you haven't joined the YouTube crew yet, again, we have quite the ratio between people who follow us on Facebook and people who follow us on YouTube. 184 or something like that. 184,000 versus only 20,000 of you guys on YouTube, which it's all right, but be cool if you guys came and joined the YouTube crew. No big deal though. We got multiple views out there from our chasers in the field today. Got Ryan and Ben, both on the same storm, both with a good view of the shelf cloud here. And Ben or Drew's on his way back. I am going to go and actually let me set this up real quick. All right. I'm gonna quick use the bathroom real quick, and I will turn on Ben's audio. And then if Ryan wants to fill in as well, he can jump in here. So I'll be back in a couple minutes here for you guys. So don't be alarmed.
All right, buddy. Those of you that are watching on MSC, we are actually down just south of the Michigan border. We are in, let me actually get a Fulton County, Archibald, Ohio. We're watching this storm that is currently severe thunderstorm warned. Again, one thing that's difficult today is that the radar in northern Indiana is down, which gives the range of surface a little bit more difficult. So what we're doing is we're watching our observations, and I am very curious about that little feature that is forming behind the shelf right there. Watching that carefully. That's a wall cloud. It's rotating. All right, let's see if we can get a good visual. Right here in this portion. See, check out the motion in this cloud right here. A lot of spin in the atmosphere today. No cars behind me. I'm going to crack my window just a little bit. What you have here, you have your rain cooled air on the back side. You can see kind of flowing on the back right there. And then you got your updraft right in front of it. This shelf is about to pass over me. There's really not too much in terms of rainfall behind this portion here. It's outflow. You kind of have a motion right here on the left side of this cloud, in the upward motion, updraft, downdraft interaction there. Rising scud at the base right there. Again, that's not anything. Wait. Just watch it. It's interesting. I mean, it's to observe that rising there. All right. I think we are going to cut to the right.
I'm back.
Cody, do you copy? Cody, do you copy?
Cody does not copy.
21N County Road.
All right, I'm gonna take audio back here real quick. And then we're going to go over radar just to give a quick update. So we did have a new severe thunderstorm warning come in. This is for Fulton County and Henry County in Ohio, just across the state line south of Morenci in Michigan, but nothing in Michigan. Also, no warnings now in effect. That warning was just canceled for Hillsdale and Lenawee. So there's now currently no warnings in Michigan. Really good news, but very close by nevertheless. So this is heading right for Toledo. So if you know anybody in Toledo, again, we are live on Great Lakes Storm Chasing Network at the same time here for our regional network. It's our regional network here for Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, and Wisconsin, as well as Michigan. So if you know anybody that lives in Toledo, Bowling Green as well, it's heading your way. And again, everybody's pretty much on it right now, dipping. Our Michigan storm chasers are dipping across the state line into the I don't want to say enemy territory, but it's Ohio. So we love our Ohioans though, for sure. You guys deserve the coverage here. So I'm gonna send right down the I-80, I-90 corridor, as well as US 20. But otherwise, there's nothing other than like a really loud thunderstorm going on right now across portions of Kent, Allegan, and Berry counties. And then upward up to the north, you have some normal rain. Carson City here, portions of southern Montcalm, southern Gratiot County, also dealing with some heavy rain. It is loud, but we're not seeing anything in terms of like rotation that's concerning or anything of the matter. A lot of this is just gobbledygook, I like to call it. And I will now switch over to the DTX radar because I think we're now closer now to the DTX. So Joel check Fenville. Okay. I just switched. I will go back. I'll look at it behind the scenes here. It's okay. It looks like clear air right now, but I will keep an eye on it. I have my radar up behind the scenes here for Fenville. These storms are moving southeast. A couple more chats came in here. Addie with a 1999 super chat saying, thanks for all the work you guys do. Thank you, Addie, for the very nice comment and the generous donation to our channel. Helps keep these streams running. We appreciate your support. And joining the team now, here's Mrs. C. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate your support of what we do here at Michigan Storm Chasers as well. Hope you stick around. It is dark there on Ryan's stream. Call it dark 30. The real time is 10:48, but call it dark 30. Got a damage report. Pioneer, Ohio. It's Williams County, so just across the border again. Thunderstorm wind damage, 10:16 a.m. Trees down in the area. So it looks like perhaps something happened there. The storm's starting to rotate again where these guys are at. Not sure if they can hear me, but from the DTX radar, looks like it might be trying to cycle here again. Heading right down US 20A and I-80 towards Toledo. It has to do with the moisture content, but also it could be his camera. Ryan is, I don't have his he doesn't have his dot on. But I know he's in the same area as everyone else, which is just south of Morenci, Michigan. He's on the other side of the border. Enemy territory, as I like to say, but there's nothing currently severe in Michigan, so able to do that. Ryan has his phone out now.
Yeah, I just want to give you here. Cloud over here is spinning. Looks like it's just a lot of turbulence, a lot of dust getting kicked up here. Nothing too organized with this, but definitely matches with the rotation on radar that we're seeing. This is probably the most developed I've seen this thing so far. I am well south of Morenci. I am more so toward like Archbold area in Ohio. This thing's about to cross the road right in front of us here, so we'll see if it does anything. Nice lightning strike over there. But overall, it seems still pretty elevated, but it's trying to get its act together. It's just struggling with surface instability.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of turbulence along the leading edge of this too, so a lot of motion can get mistaken for rotation as well, but this is matching up with the velocity. So he's somewhere right up in there.
Sounds good. We will take Ben's back in here. Look at that rotation now.
Of us, right beside us. Look at that. That kind of looks like a microburst a little bit. Who is that? Is that Ryan? Ocean. No, that's not Ryan. Check. Yes, again. That's weird.
All right. It's a nice rain curtain there. Right side of the screen on Ben's.
Second.
Nicole, welcome to the
Down.
channel here.
There's a downdraft right there.
Yep. Look at that.
What is that? We gotta stick with this. This is interesting right here. The it's like, look at how quick. Oh, look at how quickly the rain is just shooting down from the front of this thing. Watch it. The wind will get strong. Look at the mic. Look at him. Whoa!
Look at that.
Damaging wind on this.
That's quite the rain boot.
It's loud. We gotta get. It's gonna hit us.
I like the commentary.
All right, we got.
1 second.
This thing is crazy. What is going on?
Nicole, $5 super chat question. Will Quincy be getting another storm today? It's likely they'll get another storm. Unlikely it'll be severe. Hopefully that helps. Appreciate your support. Excited storm chaser sounds followed by crunch. Sorry, I'm snacking in the background.
Just want to echo what Ben is saying. Can you hear me?
Yep, I'll mute Ben.
Okay, I just want to echo what Ben is saying. There is a ton of motion, and the DTX radar is indicating winds upwards of 120 to 140 miles per hour, about 8,000 feet up there. So this storm is absolutely cranking. It's just not surface based at this point. If it becomes surface based at that point, this is going to be a concerning storm for Northwest Ohio. I'm trying to get a visual back there, but I can't get it.
Ryan, you got an echo. Thank you.
I'm able to stop and get you a view here. We're trying to find a gas station, but the view that I have is, if I can't just stick you out the window here, give me a second. You want to take me? I don't know if you have me or not, but take me full. I'll try and get you a view here real quick.
Now let's go at the shelf.
Yeah, it's got quite the shelf on it. A lot of turbulence. Try my back window here if you want to take me back.
Tornado watch has been canceled for Calhoun. I believe Jackson as well. I think Jackson was in it. Calhoun, Jackson. Actually, notification just came across. Yep, Calhoun, Jackson counties, you guys are out of the tornado watch. Continues for Branch, Hillsdale, Lenawee, and Monroe. But I'm sure they will probably trim Branch and Hillsdale soon as well. Gonna check on Mezzo and such behind the scenes here. Yeah, this will be out of the. I'm just checking other parameters. Ooh, okay. Should be out of the state by 2. You have a rogue storm sticking around. Winds picking up in Door. Okay. No, there's no warnings in Michigan right now. The only warning right now is in, as you can see on your top right of your screen, in Ohio, heading for Bowling Green and Toledo. As you can see, this cluster of spotter dots down here, it's where all our chasers kind of convened, and some of our not chasers, but they're all out there chasing in Fulton County, Ohio. No severe in Michigan anymore right now. If something does go haywire for whatever reason, we'll be back covering it. At the very least, you got me, stuck with me, so I'll be on radar duties. I have not danced yet, no. For those who don't know, for those who might have missed it, we had 20,000 subscribers here on YouTube, which is awesome. We are reserving that for the end of the stream. It's the dancing, I guess you could say. So everybody's looking forward to that. Yeah, the Tornado Watch, if you guys are still into Tornado Watch, continues till 3, but it'll be canceled a little bit probably earlier, probably by 2, I have to imagine. If you miss it, you'll just have to come back into the stream. And still a really impressive shelf cloud there in Ohio. In terms of warnings and watches in Michigan, though, like I said, tornado watch still in effect for Branch, Hillsdale, Lenawee, Monroe. And you got a flood warning here for the Huron River in southern Lenawee County, or Livingston County, Wrong L, south of Brighton. Pacify ASMR with 499 Super Chat. Are we thinking Wayne County is safe? To be determined, I would say right now, hold on for a little bit. Really haven't gotten anything in terms of the storm variety yet today. Still possible, and we won't clear you yet. But I would say after 2 to 3 o'clock this afternoon, you guys should be good over there. So just stick around. We got you covered. We're in hour 4 now of our wall-to-wall coverage here at Michigan Storm Chasers. I'm Joel Fritzma, alongside some of the other guys here in chat. Ryan is also one of our staff members here. We got our Chaser Partner Network guys, Drew and Ben. We are live here on both YouTube and Facebook, Michigan Storm Chasers, or at MI Storm Chasers. And quickly plug our TikTok, Instagram, and X or Twitter account, also at MI Storm Chasers. Anything to support the stream, such as a like or share, goes a long ways, and we appreciate you guys in any way you guys can give. So appreciate you guys so much here this afternoon. We've had a quick storm recap. Started about 7 a.m. Had some severe thunderstorm warnings for Allegan and Van Buren County. Those turned into tornado warnings for Van Buren, Cass, St. Joseph, Kalamazoo County. Also had a tornado warning for Branch, Hillsdale County a little bit a while ago. And we had some damage that came in from Three Rivers and Marcellus down there in the Cass, St. Joseph area. So been quite an active day. It's a little sneaky day, but we were forecasting it for about a week now, actually, here. I had a couple updates, couple briefings, and seeing it play out. So it goes to show you we're almost through it, and then we can enjoy cooler 70-degree days for the next at least a couple days, 4 to 5 days, and then back into the 80s. So, but yeah, right now, no tornado warnings in effect anymore. We got one severe thunderstorm warning for Henry County, and I missed it. I thought it was Williams County, but it's Fulton County. That's the one that's next to it here in northern Ohio, just across the state line from Michigan, south of Lenawee. This is heading towards Toledo and Bowling Green, Wood County. So be on alert there. And this is also Lucas County. It'll be, I believe, Cleveland's territory at that point. So. Super chat here from TL Henderson. Joel, is there a difference between shelf and wall clouds? Yes, there is. Thank you for asking, and thank you for the super chat there. So the difference between a shelf and a wall cloud. So shelf cloud, that's going to be more of thunderstorm that's become more outflow dominant or just very strong and producing some very strong gusty winds in general. A shelf where the front edge kind of like leans out. That's basically winds that are flowing out in front of the storm, kind of like Superman motion here. It's just whoosh down like that. Wall cloud, or sorry. Yeah, a wall cloud. That's basically right underneath where the entire updraft is rotating. It kind of looks kind of like a little bit of like a heel underneath the storm. It can also kind of bend out like a little trapezoid shape as well. But again, the location of a wall cloud is going to be usually in the center of a storm. Not all wall clouds rotate, but is indicative of rotation in general. and just of a strong updraft, strong mesocyclone. So hopefully that helps. Shelf clouds are not really indicative of any tornadoes. However, you can have wall clouds that are embedded back behind shelf clouds. So they kind of can go hand in hand, but not always. As we zoom up to the radar here in the Barry County, Ionia County, Allegan County area, it is just thundering and lightning out there like a madman. But I'm going to go and check velocity just in case here behind the scenes, in case I need to switch back. There is... Here's storm relative velocity. Yeah, okay. There is some gusty winds starting to pop up now here in Allegan County. It's really far away from the Detroit radar, but Hopkins, Wayland, over towards Middleville and Barry County. There's some gusty winds here. Could be gusting to 40 to 45 if it's mixing to the surface. So be advised. You could see that. See your trash bins blowing down the street here soon if you live anywhere in these areas, especially near Wayland. This action is moving towards Lake Odessa, southern Ionia County, northern Barry County, Hastings as well there, Woodbury and Woodland. We have more notifications coming in behind the scenes here.
Joel, I'm in the Allegan County area, so I'll let you know if I see anything.
Okay, sounds good. We have a new local storm report from Hillsdale County, right on the border at Territorial Road and Hillsdale Road. A large tree down. Courtesy of his train spotter there. 5 miles south-southwest of Frontier, Hillsdale County. So there's a storm report from there. Kind of looks like right there in that south of Frontier, northwest of Pioneer area got hit with, I'm seeing 3 damaging wind reports now, or thunderstorm wind damage reports. Meanwhile, the storm continues to rotate as it heads towards Delta, Ohio, and Swanton, Ohio. Very interested in this storm now by Allegan, since this is in Michigan and the rest of everything else is not. We'll say the airport radar is currently down. The one in Sumter Township is currently down at the moment. So we are now down 2 radars, Northern Indiana and the airport radar. Exciting times out here for sure. And the general consensus is this tornado threat will be out of here by about 2 o'clock. Everything should be good about 2 to 3 this afternoon. After that, you still have probably lingering showers and storms, but probably not severe.
I'm running away.
Take Ben Solo here. He's still got a nice dark lowering there, but he's in Ohio. Then we got Drew, who is in the Allegan County cell up here in Michigan. On his way back from chasing, I should say, down there in Three Rivers. And if you have any damage reports, now's a good time to give out the reminder of, if you have any damage reports, send it to our Facebook chat, Michigan Weather Reports. It's a public group. Make sure to be specific as possible with those reports. Yes, the severe risk should be done in Michigan by 3, and that's also when this tornado watch is supposed to expire too. Tornado watch will probably expire a little bit sooner than that, but safe and sound severe threats done by 3, maybe 4 at the latest. Wow, Drew that's quite the downpour.
I completed all that I needed to do with my girl.
So we are going to go. We'll take one more look at the radar here in the top left. So this is still rotating, at least from a very high angle. It heads towards Neapolis, Ohio. And we have a couple of our guys on that. But I think I'm going to switch it back to Grand Rapids radar. Storm's getting further and further away from Michigan now. We're going to go back up to the Grand Rapids radar and look at Barry and Allegan County. Now we have to sing the Jeopardy theme song as the radar loads. And for those who are wondering what product this may be, it's called GR2 Analyst or Gibson Ridge. It's worth every penny, but it's a lot of pennies. So 25,000 pennies to be exact. So yeah, worth it though, even though I don't like how slow it is. But it gives you the raw data. As I mentioned in streams in the past, every single pixel is accurate description of what's happening at that location. So if you zoom in really, 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 really close, you can see the squares. Every single pixel is a raw data point of what's happening there. A lot of your weather apps, for example, or news stations likes to go in a smothering mode, and that kind of just blends them together, makes it look pretty in quotation marks there. But it's not quite an accurate example. It's close, but it's not 100%. So the raw data, there you go. So again, GR2. This is eastern Allegan County, northern Barry, and southern Ionia County. And Drew, is your dot updating? I'm not sure. No, your dot is not updating. All right. But I know you said you're in Allegan County. We switch over to velocity, base velocity. There we go. You kind of see some of the brighter reds up and down the line here from Martin to Middleville. Sorry. Sarah Davidson, welcome to the team here at Michigan Storm Chasers. Appreciate your support of what we do here. You're awesome, just like everyone else. Even if you just follow us as well, subscribe for free. Awesome just the same. I am tired. I stayed up all night. The last time I slept was 8:30 last night. So I have been up for about 15 hours now. So hit the like button for my sleep. Do appreciate it. Somebody had to stay up and watch the radar all night. Wasn't going to be anybody else but me. Yeah, there's nothing severe in Michigan right now. So if you're asking about specific locations in Michigan, it's gusty across portions of West Michigan here right now. Ionia, Eaton, Barry, Allegan, but it's not severe. If you do have like light objects in any of these counties I just listed off, feel free to bring them inside. You don't want to have to go and chase them down 3 yards down, or for example, have a trampoline that's been tipped over in your neighbor's pool or something like that. So secure your loose objects if you're in these areas, because it looks like it's gusty thunderstorms moving through right now, according to velocity here. And according to chat, some of you guys in chat are saying such the same. Once the storms are out of the state, I'll be able to rest. And I got to go get a haircut. So not quite.
Hey, Joel.
Yeah, what's up?
Just want an update for Allegan County. Pretty gusty right before it started raining. Nothing severe in terms of wind. The rain was definitely heavy. I mean, me being on the highway, visibility was obviously very low, but just really heavy rain and some maybe gusty winds ahead in the line. But otherwise, that's it.
Sounds good. So that's validating what is happening on the radar for sure. For those watching in Ohio, severe thunderstorm warning continues with the tornado possible 60-mile-per-hour winds for Fulton and Henry County, Ohio, until 11:30 a.m. So 15 more minutes down there. That is this warning right here that Ryan and Ben are on, chasing just across the border. There's also a special weather statement now issued by National Weather Service Cleveland for Perrysburg and just outside of Bowling Green, Ohio. That is for 30-mile-per-hour wind. Moving east at 30, wind gusts up to 50 and half-inch hail. So if you live down there, no one lives down there, feel free to share that news, share the stream. Do appreciate it. Appreciate it. Either way, man. My mouth is gonna fall off my face here soon if I keep speaking at this rate. We got a new member here though, Jack. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the channel. You are appreciated, and we appreciate your support right back. Hope you stick around. For those who are feeling generous monetary wise, you can become a YouTube channel member for as low as a couple pennies a day, 10 cents to be exact, is the lowest tier. You can always add more. It's, again, totally optional. We are happy to be by your side through this severe weather event this morning, starting at 7 a.m. and currently 11:16 a.m. here on Tuesday morning. Jack's back. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, if you guys do get a gifted membership from some of our generous donators here in stream, make sure if you want to re-up it to do it before it expires. Again, it's on you to upgrade. Otherwise, nothing to you. It just automatically expires.
All right, now was Kristen up here with Grandma?
Take me back and go take Ryan's cam real quick. Still dark there.
Oh, nice. I've been thinking
Go
about
back.
you guys so much and praying because I just
It looks like a couple shear lines here. If you got any gusts, let us know. Currently, camera footage that you see on stream here, that's going to be Ryan and Ben in northern Ohio, so just across the border from Lenawee and Monroe County. And then we got Drew, who's on his way back from storm chasing earlier this morning in Three Rivers. He's up in Allegan County right now with that storm that's currently being shown on radar here. We'll switch to base reflectivity so you can see where the heavier the rains are falling. We do have a new cell kind of coming together. It's been there. It's starting to pick up a little bit more red now, though, as it enters northwestern Van Buren County near Bangor. Heading towards Gobles. Again, still nothing severe. Closely monitoring, but again, the thought process here is all severe for the remainder of the day is going to be in southwest Michigan, or southeast Michigan. Ryan's footage looks sus. It is dark. A lot of moisture content out there. That's probably my grandma. I'm at my grandma's house. If you can hear, I'm sorry. I think she's also watching the stream. So Tornado Watch goes until 3 a.m. Yeah, 3 p.m. Did I say 3 a.m.? Yeah, sorry. Long day. 3 p.m. My bad, y'all. Oh, Drew's out and now he's back in. Let's see if we can get him back in here. There we go. Let's see. That's a rate off of 131. Yeah, can you tell I need sleep? He's still got to make me dance for hitting 20K on YouTube. That's crazy. I think Drew actually might be getting gas right now. Nothing interesting there. There's some quick moving low clouds. And it is, I'm going to go with this panel and throw that there. Put my big head on the left side. Again, Ben and Ryan, for those who just tuned in, Toledo area, Toledo Bowling Green area. Detroit radar at the National Weather Service office is still online, but the one at the airport in southern Wayne County is offline. So we do have the Wayne County, I guess you could call it the Wayne County radar offline. And then we also have northern Indiana radar also offline. That was the broken part emergency fix. So we were not going to have that radar at all today. Would have been helpful for sure for the warnings from earlier, but you know, you can only do so much. If something breaks at the wrong time, then it happens. We just deal with the punches and keep going. There we go. Got a chip. Snuck in a chip there. Those who may be curious. Oh, it's reds and greens. Well, we're not seeing reds and greens really close together, like in a little couplet. It's also all up and down the line. So we would have to see something like we saw earlier in order for this to be really much of a concern. I will say it's going to be really gusty, though, coming across Hastings here. Crossing over M43, Berry County. Anywhere up and down that M43 corridor. It's crossing over anywhere between now and the next about 8 minutes. So, again, nothing severe in Michigan right now. Just a couple tornado watches still in effect out there. Those will be soon canceled. If they're gonna go enhanced, it would be Ohio. But I think the 5% tornado risk, 50% damaging wind risk suffices for today. But yeah, after, like I said, 3 p.m. Goodness, after 3 p.m. should be in the clear. Kalamazoo County, Calhoun County, Jackson County, St. Joseph County, and Cass County have all been canceled for the tornado watch in Michigan. Branch, Hillsdale, Lenawee, and Monroe still in the tornado watch, although I imagine those 4 counties will be canceled here. I would have to say probably by noon to 1.
Okay. Well, pardon?
See something about having a tough time seeing our map. It is a little small. We do also recommend, if you want, you can throw up the stream on your TV. If you have like a smart TV, for sure, you can download like the YouTube app and search Michigan Storm Chasers, throw it up there, or you can screen share from your phone. Either way, there's many options in today's day and age. We have not had any confirmed tornadoes yet. We had a funnel cloud report on the Hillsdale or Branch County line from earlier. That's about it. For Michigan will be in the clear by 3. It'll be a later into the afternoon threat for Ohio, given that whole system's got to move west to east. It'll probably be, given how many counties you guys have to get through here, probably by 8, if I had to guess. I haven't really checked Ohio. I mean, we're Michigan Storm Chasers, so we're been focused on Michigan a lot over the last 7 days. But given the timing of how fast and quickly these storms will move through, I would say the next 6 hours for Ohio. So it could be as early as like 5. Also nice. Considerable severe thunderstorm warning over there in Pennsylvania. Just saw that. Ben's doing some pointing again.
Yeah. What?
That's from July 6th right there.
Oh, that is?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a bummer.
I was stuck behind some lady who didn't know what was going on.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sitting there, I'm just like, can you move a little faster? I need tornado and wind, man.
Yeah.
And just didn't move.
Yeah, that's a bummer. That stinks. I don't know if there's still like a cap or something. Check out fast rising motion there.
Some scud in the center of your screen. Rain that's falling, or
Yeah, it's Cody.
precipitation that's quickly
Yeah, I'm
being
pull a little bit forward. Let me catch up with him.
Scud, for those who aren't. That's either rain falling and recondensing really quickly back into a cloud and also getting sucked up into the updraft, or it's just a lot of precipitation. Looks like there's a little of a meetup going on here. That is Cody, one of our other Michigan Storm Chaser Partner Network guys out there. We'll tune back into the audio here for a little bit. And they're out there just on the south side.
I know it wants to. Yeah.
South side of the Michigan-Ohio County line.
By Cody
Just,
Turner Cody.
line.
So then I will hear from you.
Yeah, it's been tightening and then loosening up, getting tight. Check it out right there.
Very exhausting. Yeah, fish the longest time, just can't.
Yeah.
Severe thunderstorm warning has been canceled for the Toledo area. Special weather statement now in effect. That is where Ben and Ryan are at.
Yeah, nice. Back.
Drew's back in Allegan County.
Yeah, I missed the storm when it went through Three Rivers. I was kind of bummed.
Yeah, I did too. I didn't get on it until.
CGs have been wild.
Thank you, Arthur,
Ben.
for the one gifted membership here at Michigan State Storm Chasers YouTube.
All the way.
Congrats to
to
the one person who may have just been
that
gifted
bill.
membership, courtesy of Arthur.
Fizzled out. Sort of just. But this one has been. There. It really wants to do it. Rain to move east. Right. Yeah. All right, severe thunderstorm warning on this anymore. Still trying.
My radar date is 10 minutes old, so I don't know what it's.
Rotation is.
Update: Tornado watch has been canceled for Steuben County, Indiana, Branch and Hillsdale County, Michigan, and then Fulton, Henry, and Williams County, Ohio. So now it's only Lenawee and Monroe counties in the tornado watch now. Check on the radar behind this.
It might try again. But we're getting close.
Here.
It really did fizzle. Dang.
Have to go left or right up here. What do you think?
I'd say probably right. You avoid the suburbs, and then also you stay out.
gonna take us right into this little town down here. We'll be in the it's probably best to go right.
Yeah, I see that big ring.
Mostly everybody's chasing. I'm here in the studio, behind the scenes. Hi, it's me, Joel. I'm the only one here. But the storm has maintained its updraft.
Oh yeah, we're in a
from
better position now.
Van Buren County all the way across Kalamazoo, St. Joseph, Branch, Hillsdale County, and then into Williams, Fulton County, Ohio. And it's finally no longer warned after all that time. Quite the impressive day. The only thing that I can see out there in Michigan right now that's worth anything is a little bit of a gusty shower or storm crossing central Berry County right now, just to the south of Hastings. Other than that, it looks fairly plain out there right now. Despite the atmosphere having a lot of sheep. We still got Lenawee and
This might be
Monroe.
trying to tighten back up again.
Lenawee and Monroe still in the tornado watch. These counties in yellow, Branch and Hillsdale, it says tornado watch, but those will be dropped here soon.
Above us? How much is the good location above us? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's the only thing that would explain those leaves.
There's just a crazy layering to the bases of these clouds over here. It's crazy. On the left.
Yeah, Ryan and Ben are down there in northern Ohio near the Toledo area.
We're gonna have to go south here if we want to stay in somewhat rural area.
Sounds good. Yeah, we definitely don't want to wind up in Toledo, so. We're going to stay on the storm, but we got to go south. Otherwise, we will not be able to stick with this too well.
Stop and look up here.
Hey, Joel, can you hear me?
Yep.
Cool. Got my laptop rolling again. Finally, it crashed on me for some reason, but I'm back. I'm probably gonna head home here pretty soon. The storm here in Ohio looks pretty elevated still, so
Okay.
I'm gonna do much
Alright,
more of
let's
the
have a look
warm
here.
part.
Yeah, out of warning ops now. We just have a tornado watch still left for Lenawee and Monroe. Nothing else looking too interesting in Michigan right now, other than perhaps a little bit of a gusty shower crossing Berry County.
Okay. Well, if you need to go ahead and hop on, I think it's probably pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. If you want to head back and take over, I also appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm heading back. I'm probably like 45 minutes from home, but
Okay,
I got you.
cool.
I'll go ahead and map myself in to head back. And this storm just looks really elevated. Still a lot of motion on it, but it's meeting the surface instability for it.
Mm-hmm. Now, I believe, looking at the latest models, the rest of the stuff for this afternoon into the evening is supposed to form on the backside of this line that's currently along the state line and or the line that's also in West Michigan right now. But that's, again, not going to be severe really for Michigan, but perhaps Ohio and Pennsylvania as well later this evening.
That's interesting, right over there, right in front of the rain. Yep. Uh huh. Got a rain, nice solid rain curtain right there.
Looks like a wall cloud.
The motion is just crazy. Oh, my bad.
Question. I saw a question in here. Let's see, where was it? Oh, Jackson, you guys will see perhaps gusty showers and thunderstorms still here later today. So here's the thing about subscription. So on YouTube, the word subscribe is the equivalent of a follow on Facebook. So when I say subscribe to YouTube, that's free to do. Becoming a channel member is something that would be paid, a paid subscription on YouTube. Whereas on Facebook, it's follow means follow, subscription means paid subscription. So hopefully that clears that up. Not going to need to top off the pool this sheet down for. Yeah. Got a lot of rain. Don't even need to run the hose.
Uh-huh.
Looks like a cinnamon bun cloud there.
You see the striation?
Very turbulent.
Yep. Yep, you got striations right in the cloud there. Is it gonna do it? It's getting so close.
Right?
Uh-huh. Do you want to get east?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably get east. Oh. Well, it is getting there. Slow and steady. We're in the out. I think we're in the outflow now. We're good. It's trying hard. It tried really hard right there. Just didn't get there.
It's crazy is I keep seeing good morning in here in chat.
It's not severe warned anymore.
And it's 11:45 a.m. It's crazy. It's still morning. Ben, zoom out. Unfortunately, we don't have communication with him. There's a nice shot, though. We can hear him. He can't hear us.
There's the magic school bus.
He's in White House, Ohio, as you can see there in the bottom right of your screen.
And a plane landing in Toledo. Activity and fizzle. There's not even lightning on it anymore.
Yeah, I just said too. It's like dead now.
They tried to get it to one last breath.
Yeah, that one little bit it tried to tighten up probably zapped every little bit of energy it had.
Toledo.
Yeah.
Yeah, this storm's fizzling.
Man, did we call that a convoy? Chaser convoy.
Yeah,
we don't get too many of those in the Great Lakes states, but they do happen every once in a while.
Now, there's new storms firing over Michigan that look pretty.
The environment is okay for perhaps some severe redevelopment, but I think severe
I didn't see that.
here
This might be a longer
not the
chase
way
than I
out.
thought.
Famous last words, though. Just lost power in Mattawan.
So it looks like these new storms in.
Yeah, it looks like something, and you can almost see the base is super elevated and small. I think that's what that is there.
Yeah, I think it's starting to give up. Back on those new cells.
Yeah, honestly, that looks kind of interesting to me.
Is that true? Do you guys just get power outage in Mattawan?
Like Jackson or something.
It could be one of two things. It could be the showers coming through, or it could be that they're working on the power lines there.
I think it's about to die.
Yeah, it is.
Look at that motion in there, though. Full stop.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, go ahead.
Sounds good. Oh yeah, that motion's pretty fast in there. New lightning bolt.
I think it's coming back. Trees here, I might move up a little.
Yeah, this is definitely some sort of little gusty line moving through right now. For sure, across portions of Barry, Eaton, Kalamazoo, and Van Buren counties. Not severe, but don't be surprised if, again, like I mentioned like about a half hour ago, some of your loose items get blown down the street. Looks like that could be the case here.
Yeah, it did. It is rotating.
It doesn't want to fight. It's just keep fighting.
Never give up. Never surrender. It's still rotating over there.
Ow.
Reminder, Ben is in Ohio, near the Toledo area, just south of Toledo right now. So somewhere between Bowling Green and Toledo, specifically Waterville, Ohio, and Lucas County.
Sinking motion right there. How's it going? We're chasing. Yeah. We're watching this mezzo. It's been coming off and on with rotation. Can you
see it right there spinning?
Uh-huh.
What, you guys go to school for it,
No,
or?
I don't. I just do it as a hobby. And
Okay.
Ben's running to the locals out there. I will say Branch County also have another storm which just fired up there, south of Coldwater again. Nothing too imminent there. Base velocity says everything is still weak. Gusts within these lines, though, look to be about 25, maybe 30 at the most. So that'll definitely ruffle some feathers. If you haven't already, hit the like button. I do appreciate it. Thank you for reminding me, Dawn. It's been a while. We're very close to, I think, 2,500 likes on Facebook stream, which is incredible, guys. You guys smashed it today. And you've definitely helped a lot of people find us here on Facebook and hopefully helped people with some life-saving information. Currently, right now, nothing severe. But we're currently watching some storms right now rolling through the 94 corridor, southwest of Lansing. So pretty much down 69 as well. Gusty. So 30 to 35 miles per hour. That's well below severe limits, but still gusty nevertheless. Take it as you will. If you have small items that can blow around easily, take them inside. Also, thank you for all those who are following us now here on Facebook and, of course, YouTube. We are almost halfway to 21,000 as well here on YouTube as of 11:54 a.m. Speaking of which, time check. Make sure your time lines up. Again, 11:54 a.m. here, Tuesday morning, 5 minutes before noon. No, I will. I will not be doing 2 dances. So the dances from now on, the rule for that is every 5,000 new subscribers on YouTube, it's a dance. So I owe you guys the 20,000. Storm anxiety, yeah. Storm anxiety is a real thing, but we are happy that you guys are following along, and hope you guys feel a little bit more safe when we're live with you guys, telling you road by road, county by county. Shout out to those who've been watching since 7 a.m. this morning. You guys are the real ones for sticking with us all this time. If you've been watching since 7 and haven't liked the stream yet, I'm secretly glaring at you right now. I'm just kidding. Oh, yeah. We do appreciate the support, Plane Spotter, but I think we do prefer that only the mods have Machine Storm Chasers next to their name. I mean, it's okay, but we do appreciate your support of our channel. Yeah, it's our motto. Live beginning to end. We were here at the beginning, and it's been ended for a little bit, but we're still watching some gusty showers. You never know when a severe could pop up. Yes, fun fact, the last time I slept was about 8:30 last night. So I've been awake for 15 and a half hours now, something like that. Oh, we'll be off soon. Hopefully. I'm knocking on wood right now. New notification popping in here. Marginal risk of excessive rainfall continues for portions of southern Michigan here. It'll be probably the main threat the rest of the day. Raining hard again, Plainwell. Yep, matches up with the radar here. Again, this right in the top left corner, as you can see, there's one big band that stretches pretty much all the way down the 94 corridor from Benton Harbor to Battle Creek, and then it shoots up 69 into Lansing, where Lansing is just downpouring buckets on top of you guys right now. So stay dry out there today. If you hear thunder, stay indoors. Lightning is a leading killer across the nation, so take it seriously. Would not be pleasant surviving all the severe weather for today, only to be struck by a rogue strike later on. So stay safe out there. Stay attentive to the radar, most importantly. Again, if you want recommendations on a relatively cheap radar app, I will say probably Radar Scope is your best option. It's a one-time $10 payment. You can get that in your app store for your phone. It gives you 6 frames of high definition radar loop. It's the most accurate radar you can get. If you're looking for something more expensive, you probably get Radar Omega. That's more of a monthly subscription compared to Radar Scope, which is just a one-time payment. Otherwise, you have the free weather apps, but those again, those do smothered radar, as I've mentioned here earlier in the stream. We got one more new member just coming in now, Kimberly Hughes. Thanks for joining the team here, MSC. Do appreciate your support as well as the others. Hope you stick around for a while. The tornado watch you can see on your screen right now is in effect for Lenawee and Monroe counties. As our highest current alert, that's kind of our rule of thumb here for now. Until we get our new graphics up, the highest level alert in Michigan will always appear on the top right of your screen. If we're in the all clear, you'll see like the like and subscribe button, the notification. Tornado watch will automatically expire at 3 a.m. and actually, sorry, 3 p.m. But it just did expire. Thank you. Whoever just called it out in chat, you called it right at the right time. Sarah, shout out Sarah. You got it right. They just canceled it here at noon. So that means we are now in all clear mode for Michigan. Ryan is on his way back home now. He'll jump in the stream here soon. We'll probably end the stream together here in the next half hour. Meanwhile, Ben's still out there chasing some good structure. If you're looking to become a Chaser Partner Network with us, send us an email, and we will send you a link to a form/test that we send to you. And we will make our decision based on results of that test. The deep sigh, yeah. Those are small children in a modular home park with no access to additional shelter. Should we be sheltering in the mobile home or the car? Well, neither is a good option because both. So you need sturdy structure. Sturdy structure would be anchored to the ground, and both of those obviously aren't. I would say interior. I would say in the mobile home, interior room. If you're going to be in your car, you want to wrap up with as many blankets and as pillows as possible because your car is just one huge exterior wall. Things can easily get penetrated into the side of the car very quickly. So you have a little more room for flying objects flying into walls in a house. But again, it will hardly matter either way if you're in a house or a mobile home or a car, because thing will get rocked. But again, interior room will be your best bet. So if you have like some sort of interior closet or just a hallway will work too in the middle of the mobile home, it's your best case scenario. A bathtub with a mattress over you is also a good idea. Just as long as the bathtub is not on an exterior wall. But ideally, you do want to find additional shelter in advance of severe weather striking. So we do advise becoming more weather aware, and in doing that, you should have a weather safety plan in effect. If severe weather is heading your way within probably like 15 minutes of hitting you, you do want to perhaps enact that. And that could be as simple as driving to a new location. I would say maybe even 30 minutes because some storms do fly. They can go 60, 70 miles per hour. So you want to give yourself as much lead time as possible. And again, even if you relocate and nothing happens, it's better to be safe than sorry. Yeah, Yes, have multiple ways to receive warning as well. Huge bullet point there. Again, sirens are only meant to be heard outdoors, and not everyone is close enough to hear a siren outdoors in the first place. So today's day and age of 21st century technology, you do have phones. Midland Weather Radio, WR120. You can buy that on their Midland Weather Radio website or on Amazon, or can pick them up at any major retailer. Highly recommend. If you were listening earlier in the stream, Ryan had it go off for the tornado watch. Yep. Not supposed to hear sirens inside. Not the point of the sirens. Good point. Currently, Ben is in Ohio still. Perrysburg, Ohio, to be specific, there in Wood County. See the bottom right of your screen. And Ben is one of our Chaser Partner Network guys. You can follow his account, Great Lakes Weather. Have we been in a high risk before? Yes. It was for winds a little while ago. It's been a while, though. It's been probably, I think, 10 years. Sirens do have to be loud, though. They got to sound. I mean, they only do sound for a 2-mile radius, so it's still loud. But again, this is why you have cell phone alerts, weather radios, and you also have us. We're live again for those who are new here. We're live for every single severe thunderstorm warning and tornado warning in the state. That remained true again today. Also, the only time we would miss that if for some reason one of us was caught lacking when we're rotating shifts in the sleep schedules. Yes, we try to get sleep schedules, but so far this year we have not missed one single warning. So again, we do appreciate all you guys tuning in today. You guys are awesome. You guys are what makes Michigan Storm Chasers worth it. You guys tuning in. If you're on your way out, of course, make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. Again, share us with your friends. We're looking to build a following here on YouTube still. We're only at 20,500, which is a decent amount of you guys, but someday we'll hit the major milestone of 100,000. More Michiganders we can get, the better. We wish everyone in Michigan could be weather aware, but again, a lot of people don't know we exist. So we do our best to get the word out, but sometimes it's also up to you guys. So any way you guys want to support the channel and spreading the word, we do appreciate it. Holy Toledo rain in Lansing. That is a statement of the day right there. So the tornado watch has been canceled officially for Lenawee and Monroe, which means all 9 counties that were previously in the tornado watch have been canceled. You might see a yellow box perhaps on radar scope for that tornado watch over. So that's the aviation box. The tornado watch itself, county-wise, tornado watch is still in effect for 6 counties here in northern Ohio: Sandusky, Seneca, Ottawa, Wood, and Lucas. Sorry, that's 5 counties. Lucas, Wood, Ottawa, Sandusky, Seneca counties. Those are all your tornado watch counties. And then you have the rest of Ohio and into Pennsylvania, most of Pennsylvania in that severe thunderstorm watch for the remainder of the day. No problem, everybody. Welcome to those who are new here. Glad you guys found us. But yeah, Michigan is no longer in a tornado watch. Ohio is, though, to answer the question. Somebody's got to cover Michigan only. It's what we do. We're still volunteer, though. Surprisingly, it's another thing that you guys may not know is that we do this all voluntarily. I am a student at CMU in the meteorology program, Central Michigan Fire Up Chips. Going from a meteorology degree, which I should hopefully have by the end of this year. So perhaps be a full-time meteorologist, but again, we're still a little bit of ways from becoming full-time here at Michigan Storm Chasers. So if you want to give monetarily, it's optional, but it's there. Best way to do that, becoming a channel member here on YouTube, 10 cents a day or $3 a month. Best way to do that. Sorry, you guys haven't been watching my face. I've been just watching Ben's stream of the nice, pretty clouds. Anything more in Michigan? Yes, there is. Currently on radar. You can see this big old, we're going to call it bob. It's an elongated bob, big old blob for those who don't know the terminology that I made up. This little streak of yellows and reds from Lansing down to Kalamazoo. All heavy rain. Switch it over to our velocity here. Perhaps gusting up to 25, 30. Nothing too impressive right now, but, you know, it's gusts are gusts, so. Storms be doing what they want, but after that, it looks like we're clearing out pretty quickly here. Should be a nice evening for most across northern lower and west Michigan by about 3 o'clock today. Rain and storms could linger to about the 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock time frame for eastern Michigan, southeastern Michigan, but overall should be a good night tonight, and then a good week coming up. Good remainder of the week, I should say, coming up. Temperatures in the 70s, humidity drops down, so good relief there if you guys are not a fan of the humidity. So hopefully it's a good recap for you guys, if that made any sense to you. Yes, storms, tornadoes do not foul county boundaries. Good point. Dawn with the statements of the days here. Yep, tornado watch is canceled, Jay. Just going through the comments here, just make sure I'm catching up. Sumter Township 25 to 30, perfect. No tornado warnings right now, Sierra. Nope. Highest warning, rule of thumb for those, well, until we get the new graphics and everything up there where it says like and subscribe, the highest level warning will always be displaying there. So I guess the highest level warning right now is like and subscribe. Wink, wink. But yeah, there's nothing in Michigan. As you can see, there would also be polygons on your screen on the radar where there would be warnings, but there are none. It also looks like our flood warning for Livingston has been canceled. So that was for the Huron River here south of Brighton. No longer in effect. But again, we do have more rain training over the area, so we could see maybe another flood advisory come into effect here soon. Just depends in a matter of time. This is quite the heavy band of rain. You could see maybe an inch and a half in an hour's time, especially if this is training east to west over the same area. So south of Lansing, north of Jackson here is where the lines will head. And we'll also fill in down 69 here in Calhoun down into Branch County at some point as well. You can see there's a little bit of a southerly push on it when you loop it. Like and subscribe warning in effect until stream end. Yes. Very creative. Who's texting me? All right, I'm going to do a little quick post on Facebook here real quick. Sorry. Posting. Give me a sec. Yeah, that was ESPN. Can you tell I'm in the zone? There we go. I do play fantasy football. Yeah. No, I was just updating Facebook real quick. Just all clear for the tornado watch, since I know some of you guys are still asking about it. Let's see, what was it about? Oh, baseball. What else we got in chat here? Still got 1,000 of you guys watching between Facebook and YouTube right now. You guys are awesome. It would be the OGs are sticking around here. I feel like some of you guys just want to watch me dance. Yep, we're in hour 5 and almost a half here of severe weather coverage. Not severe anymore, but dance when you're rested. I could save it for the next Sunday Night Weekly. What do you think? It's not like we're going to get to 25,000 subscribers on YouTube by then. That way I don't have to do 2 in one day. If we got to 25,000 subscribers by Sunday, I would do something crazy. On YouTube, of course. 25,000 on YouTube. Again, it's free to do on YouTube. But it's not happening. Currently, no more severes expected. Currently watching this line Again, going down 94, just a little gusty. But yeah. Yeah, so for those who are new here, we used to do it every 1,000. After 10K, we did it for like every 1,000, and then now it's every 5K milestone. I dance, I guess. So I have hit the gritty in the past. You'll have to go back and find it. It's buried now. Ryan will be home soon. He'll be in the chat here soon. In the room. I'm kind of just waiting for him to jump in here and sign off with me. Thunder and Wayne. Yep. See a little cell there. It's on the border of Wayne and Monroe right now. Starting to get brighter out here in Grand Rapids, actually. Army of ducks outside my window that nothing crazy is happening outside. Ooh, reminds me. For those who are new here, Ryan has an army of ducks in his bedroom. Rubber ducks, that is. Ever since the Frankenmuth incident happened with the flying inflatable duck crossing the road, it became a sticker here on YouTube for our channel members. It's a tornado sticker with ducks flying around it. And then one of our mods here I'm not sure if she's watching right now, but gifted Ryan a duck. We had this whole voting thing for the name of the duck, and now there's like 3 ducks in his bedroom, and Ryan doesn't own a Jeep, but he's got ducks. Dawn's got the lore here in YouTube chat. But this is kind of what we do when things are winding down here. We kind of just like to chill and talk with you guys. We're very lax when there's nothing severe going on and nothing serious, which right now there's not, other than those gusty showers, as I keep mentioning. But the models did a fairly good job today. They'd had that one long track sell across the state from Lake Michigan. Yeah, no problem, Kane. Welcome to Michigan. It's not always this crazy. Just wait until you get to the snow, though. We got our own little environment here with the lakes. You'll quickly pick up on lake effect snow. It's a term that's used often around here. Yeah, we did have, as Ben continues his, I assume, trek home, or maybe it's continuing his chase. Yeah, that one. We do have our one new sponsor now here at Michigan Storm Chasers, Katz Roofing and Siding Inc. If you're interested in roofing, siding, windows in the Lansing area, of course, feel free to check them out. Numbers on the screen. Let them know you're from Michigan Storm Chaser stream. They would appreciate that feedback. And we still have damage reports still coming in from earlier today. Three Rivers area especially got hit pretty hard. And a lot of those pictures can be found on our page, on our Facebook page, Michigan Storm Chasers. If you haven't followed us there yet, you can do that. For those who are diehards here and want to follow us on all the platforms, obviously you have Facebook and YouTube, Michigan Storm Chasers, and then the same tag, MI Storm Chasers, is going to be found for X or Twitter. People still call it. You can also find us on TikTok and Instagram. Not as many people follow us on those, but still, if you're diehard and want to keep up with all things Michigan Storm Chasers, you can do that. Also, if you want to see more of our content on Facebook, make sure to, if you're already following us, make sure to like the page as well. Not everyone knows if they're liked or not. So make sure to check if you're liked and then hit the following button or the favorites button, on Facebook. You can find that near three little dots as well on the Facebook homepage. Want more TikTok content? Well, I guess I'll have to start dancing then. I'll do that maybe when I'm back up at school. We are still at 12 tornadoes here in the state of Michigan so far in 2024. Actually, let me check on Facebook, see how many followers we're at. We are at 186. Wow, we went from 182 to 186,000 you guys this morning on Facebook. Thank you all for following us there. Those who may not know that we're on Facebook, we do have 186,000 Michiganders that do follow us there. So feel free to join the club. Yeah, you don't have to. A reminder, if you do still trying to see if I missed your comment here. Again, there's still 1,000 of you guys in here, so I might have missed some people here. If you want to ask it again, go for it. Try and see it. So, Emily, feel free to ask it again. I haven't seen it. Ben's in Ohio still. He's Perrysburg, Ohio area. Good point, though. Yeah, we usually don't go over locations and stuff. Usually, especially during like severe weather coverage. At like when people ask about what about this place, what about that place, when we're in the middle of severe weather ops, it's just not able. It's something we're not able to do because we do advertise that you should become familiar with where you're at in the map and vicinity to severe weather in Michigan. So. Sorry, I fell out of the stream. Internet just crashed. I was gonna say I would dance with my grandma, but she broke her hip recently, so dancing not quite on the cards. I mean, I could ask her. I'll go ask her. Not doable right now. Sorry. I went to go ask my grandma if she was going to be able to dance. Again, she recently broke her hip, so maybe in the future. Currently, let me get my radar back in. Again, the internet just went out here, so pull it back in for a brief little bit. What is happening behind the stream? Just by looking at radar here. Thanks, y'all. So my velocity is kind of broken from the DTX radar. It's really weird. Yeah, so we were there on the downtrend for today. I do have to get off here soon because I'm dragging. It's the new SBC, I have to say. What did I miss? Still marginal risk for Southeast Michigan. Oh, I did add an enhanced risk, but it's for Pennsylvania. Okay, sorry. Thank you, Emily. Posted easterly winds against the westerly blowing winds in Saugatuck. So the atmosphere is very fluid. We like to look at things called hodographs here at Michigan Storm Chasers. It shows us like what the wind's doing at different levels of the atmosphere. In fact, I don't have an example. I wish I could show, but basically, it's a fluid. There's different wind belts in the atmosphere. You have like the surface, you have low-level jet, mid-level jet, upper-level jet, all these different level jets. And when you have what you have going on is you have a very, very shallow surface wind that's basically blowing out of the east. Okay. Everywhere else in the atmosphere, it's either kind of turning around and blowing out of like the southwest, or pretty much blowing out of this due southwest. And that was what was able to give us our huge spin in the atmosphere today. So on days where you see clouds heading in opposite directions, that usually means you're going to have a lot of spin in the atmosphere. So, and that was the case this morning with the tornado warnings that were in effect for Van Buren, Kalamazoo, Cass, St. Joseph, as well as Branch and Hillsdale County at some point. They latched onto that excessive spin, and the model depicted that pretty well. So hopefully that somewhat answers your question. When you have, I mean, if it was all like the winds were all heading the same direction, it would be more like a damaging winds day. But again, when you have turning with height like that, more susceptible for big tornado days.
Hey, Joel,
Hi,
are we watching Monroe?
I can now. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, it's starting to pick up down there by Carlton.
Cool. Yeah. This is why we stay on.
I'll be home, and I'm home in like 2 minutes, but probably helping you out about 5 or 10.
Okay.
Maybe those storms might initiate. If they do, we'll probably go live again. But for now, I think we're going to wrap things up and kind of call it quits for today. Lots of damage over it.
So Ben's wrapping up his stream, so we're going to lose his stream here in a second. So it's just going to be us. Yes, yep, we were live for that, playing spotter. That was one of our biggest days here. Zoom into the storm in Carlton right now. Oh, yeah. Good catch. So we have a little bit of weak rotation now here, just to the east of maybe. South of Carlton, it's heading due east. Just kind of picking up here in the latest scans. Even though they've got rid of the tornado watch, we still have all that spin out there. Just kind of wasted shear right now. And if any of those showers out there are still existing can latch onto that, boy, we better watch out. Latest scan continues that rotation. It's going to be passing over US 24 and I-275 interchange there very soon, heading off towards Estral Beach. Ben is also, he has his own channel, but he has Chaser Partner Network through us. You can follow him, Great Lakes Weather, on all the socials. So he was doing his outro to his channel. Do appreciate him tuning in today and giving us a good view on those storms. Let's start out with the very low cloud bases on Silver Beach, I think, in St. Joseph. So. Flint is normal rain right now. Again, the only concern right now seems to be this little pocket of rotation we see next to Estral Beach. Another scan. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're waiting for the next scan. Should be in another minute here. CC says nothing on the ground, so that's good. Moderate sized updraft going on there. This would be the most bird fartiest of bird farts if one were to touch down. Again, for those who velocity wise, they don't know what velocity is. Reds and greens close to each other, like this. But it's very weak. You'd want brighter colors ideally if you're looking for some sort of tornado. But we've seen crazier things happen with weaker signatures, so keep an eye on it nevertheless. No problem. Yeah, usually we have a tough time answering a lot of questions when it gets busy in here. Still is kind of busy in here, but you do feel bad if you keep answering the question. No, even the mods aren't able to answer it. So,
Joel, we have a marine warning for waterspout possible now.
okay. So that is right here. Western Lake Erie. (12:40 p.m.) Severe thunderstorm capable of producing severe thunderstorm, even though it's not severe warned. It says severe thunderstorm capable of producing waterspouts located near Lake Erie Metro Park Harbor, moving east at 30 knots. Waterspouts, wind gusts of 34 knots or greater, and small hail, all possible. Impact waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Small craft could be damaged in brutally higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Should move to safe harbor until this storm passes. Hallelujah.
You happy to see me, Joel?
Yes. My sunburn is acting up too. I'm very itchy right now. The stomach is going crazy. I was at the beach all day on Sunday and forgot sunscreen. It was the worst decision ever.
How do you forget sunscreen?
I thought I had some in my car, and then we already got there, and I went back to go and find it. And it wasn't in my car, so everything is pain for me right now. All I know is pain. Even if I try to go to sleep, I'm just laying on my own sunburn. Nice scan looks still weaken it.
All right, give me a second.
Okay. I am just chilling. Another scan came in. Now it kind of looks like it kind of wrapped back up a little bit here. Going back to CC. Just be on alert if you live in south of Rockwood and Melville Beach, right along Dixie Highway here. Just be on alert. Could spin up at any time. Again, being so close to Lake Erie, you never know what micro scale features could be in there. Could be a lake breeze. Thank you, Lynn, for the $2 super chat. Appreciate your support of our channel. Also, welcome to the channel as well. Just missed that. Appreciate your support. Waiting for more scans here. I feel like they're in rapid scan now. Oh yeah, they're doing. They have their eye on it. 1.5 scans right now.
I see you.
Strengthened.
Yep.
No, Monroe County. There's no more tornado watches in Michigan. We could see like the shortest tornado warning ever here shortly. Wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me.
Especially with how much spin we have out there.
Vorticity 3 Cape overlap is pretty good along the border. At least it was.
Yeah, so what we do is we use storm relative velocity on days where winds are going the same direction, especially like away from the radar. So like you would see like in normal like velocity, you would see if it is going away from the radar, you would see darker reds versus brighter reds next to each other, but it's all still heading away from the radar. Whereas you go to your storm relative, and well, I guess technically this is, it's doesn't matter today, but in any case, storm relative velocity is an instance where it would be relative to what the storm is and not what the overall atmosphere movement is.
SWS now for Monroe. Northeastern Monroe, so Berlin Township, Ash Township, Frenchtown, Estral Beach, Stony Point. The blue box there. Winds in excess of 40 miles per hour is what they're saying.
Gotcha. That latest scan. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Estral Beach, I would be
in your shelter.
Taking shelter.
Yeah.
It's only going to be on land for another probably 2 minutes. The storm's going to be over land for another 2 minutes here, but shortest tornado warning ever, maybe.
We'll see if they do it. But I mean, you got
gate to gate's like 60.
You got like 3 miles to the water. Oh, I am on the old scan.
Yeah, check the new one.
I have it on GR2, but not Omega.
Yeah, for those who are wondering, here's the new scan. Pretty much right over Estral Beach right now. A 1.5 scans, so it's pretty nice. That NROT is going crazy.
Yep, it's directly over Estral Beach as we speak. Omega is not updating. Let me restart this.
Oh, that is at criteria for them to issue a tornado warning, by the way. The one we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
So they definitely could pull the trigger on that. But I think given that, I don't know, maybe it's so close to the lake, they might not.
Yeah, new scan if you want to take...
Yeah, just popped into my screen anyway.
Okay.
Now it's directly over Estral Beach. Going back to CC. I'm not seeing debris.
Doesn't mean that it's not down, though, as we've seen already this year many times. These weaker signatures can produce tornadoes. Matt, my chat is stuck at 1027, so I gotta scroll all the way to current.
Oh boy.
Christine says the wind's picking up there. She's just, I believe, south of that main circulation. So, Christine, you're fine. But thank you for letting us know the winds are gusting there. Appreciate that. And yes, all damage reports, storm reports can be directed to our new group, Michigan Weather Reports. Dawn just tagged it in the YouTube chat there. So if you guys got pictures of storms, damage, et cetera, feel free to drop those in there.
Current time right now, 12:52 p.m. Make sure your time is matched up with us. It's very important in a time like this. We do have rotation on radar here. New scan coming in, I believe.
Yep, it's off onto the water now.
Waiting for velocity update for me. Yeah, I might as well take yours.
So it's offshore. So Estro Beach, be curious if you guys have any damage in that area. I had the DTE power outage map pulled up, so I'm going to wait to see if anything pops in. It's a pretty localized area here, so wouldn't be shocked if anything were to pop in. And if it does, it'd be kind of suspicious, but not seeing anything on debris tracker. And it's over water now, so should pose no further threat to land. Wait for the new scan. If you guys live anywhere along the Lake Erie lakeshore in Monroe County, there's no storms for you guys. There might be some lingering rain showers, but if you look off to, depending where you're at, look off to the northwest across Lake Erie, you may see a water spout or perhaps a lowering near Estro Beach area. Yeah, Christine, if I don't know, it's safe if you want to go out and look. I know that you're close to it, but if you look to your northwest, you may see something. And for you there, Christine, the rain should be ending there, and just I don't see too much in the way of significant lightning happening, so it should be pretty safe at this point. Sounds good. Feel free to direct those into our message box.
This is heading for Ontario too. So Harrow and Colchester there across the bay. Watch out, Ontario friends.
Yeah, it's over water, but it's definitely still hanging out.
Yes, there's a marine statement. In fact, yep. Water spouts possible, 34 knots of wind.
It'd be really nice to have the Detroit radar up and running. Or the DTW.
The airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just can't catch a break. We have IWX go down. We have DTW go down. And guess what? We both had rotating storms today. So.
Yeah.
How does this look from, I guess, Cleveland? Would be closer. Yeah, it's curious how it looks from Cassett and Cleveland. Cluttered. Where is Cassett? Oh, it's way up there. I mean, even Cassett has it. Well, aside from that, as that storm moves on to Lake Erie, we have some more showers back here. Don't really see too much in the way of concerning velocities. The Detroit radar effect. Okay, there we go. That's why. That makes no sense.
What is going on?
I have no idea. We just go ahead and slide that out and slide yours back in there for a second. Reload that. I was confused, man. I had
Breaking
no
news: Grand Rapids radar goes down.
That'd be ironic. It loaded back in the same way.
Oh my goodness. Well, that would be
So,
something.
looks like Grand Rapids radar is like 5 dBz deeper than Detroit's, which is typical, but
Mhm.
let's try it again. Yeah, nothing too concerning here as far as velocities go. Ooh, that is decently tight over Lake Erie. Would not be shocked if there was a ongoing water spout offshore of Monroe, Estrel Beach, Berlin Township area. That would be heading into Ontario toward Harrow and Colchester. So if you happen to have friends across the pond, as we call it, feel free to give them a shout, especially close to Colchester, as that moves their way. A secondary area forming back over here just north of Estrel Beach too. Interesting.
What is going on?
I have no idea.
Microscale events unfolding in front of our eyes.
Even Surface Cape is displaced south, so like this should not technically be happening. Even the cheat code is displaced south. So why is this happening?
Close enough.
I have no idea. There's 55 knots of bulk shear, but there's no juice for this thing to go.
Yeah.
Jackson's getting hammered right now. Jackson just looks to be in some rain, perhaps some gusty winds there. Got a video coming in from Christine. Let's go ahead and take a peek at that real quick.
People are commenting now in chat about how that special order statement kind of looks like Michigan. A little bit. If you kind of turn it side, yeah, if you look at it on the side, tilt your head a little bit. Otherwise, it looks like Wisconsin with their quote-unquote thumb, which is actually the pinky. Michigan's thumb is greater than the Wisconsin thumb. Nope, no tornadoes touching down right now anywhere. There's a potential water spout, though, on Lake Erie, heading towards southern Ontario, though. Special marine warning continues. Trimmed a little bit. Water spout still possible. Greater than 34 knots, pea-sized hail. All possible this storm. No longer includes the island up there. It also includes the island, no longer does. starting brought out a little bit.
There's no name on the island.
The one up to the north, the big long one. It went all the way up to like Trenton. Originally, now it's no longer up to Trenton.
Gross eel.
I wonder how that person's race went. The guy who was swimming across Lake Erie at 8 a.m. Or sorry, Lake Michigan. Also,
I would not want to be out in that.
It was kind of after the stuff kind of came on shore anyway. So
Gotcha.
most of it. Well, now I just want to watch every storm that rolls into Southeast Michigan.
Right.
After that just happened, but I gotta eat and stuff, and I have a haircut at 4. I want to get some sort of nap in, maybe.
I mean, I'll be here, so we can always just end it, and I can just be here monitoring.
That's true. Yeah.
But I don't know if you went over this or not, but the marginal risk did stick around on the latest 1230 SPC update. So that dark green area here is kept for a severe risk. I did not see the hazards though.
I haven't checked either. I would imagine it's probably 2% TOR.
Yep. So they're keeping the tornadic risk there for the 94 corridor. Damaging wind risk as well. No hail risk. So just a damaging wind and potential brief spin up. That'd be for these cells currently moving toward Ann Arbor. Perhaps if they dip south toward Milan, Saline's there, Wayne County, like Livonia, Canton, Detroit proper, the very low threat. Overall ingredients are, I'm not going to say not favorable, but like we don't have any storm fuel at the surface. So these storms have to overcome quite a bit to produce, severe weather. But we've seen it this morning. We saw it with this storm over Monroe. It's definitely a possibility here. So we'll keep watching. And these storms should be out of the state by about, let's say, 3 or 4.
He turned around and ended early. Aw. We're now in hour 6.
Woohoo. Appreciate all you guys sticking with us. It's been a chaotic morning. To say the least, at least. I mean, we got some damage. I'm not sure if we had anything confirmed yet. But I believe we're going to have some surveys ongoing for the Three Rivers area and perhaps Marcellus as well. Very interesting. Probably going to have to assume the lake breeze boundary had to play a role in that.
Yeah. Chat's telling me what to do. Tell me to go lay down.
Yeah, I mean, we can probably just end it as nothing severe. Nothing looks close to it, but with that potential, I don't want to stay on for another 2-3 hours just kind of looking for velocity. So
You can always do a part 2 stream.
right, and I'm cool with that. I'll be here.
Sweet.
So let's go ahead and end it here, guys. It's been 6 hours and going on 10 minutes. So shout out to Joel for handling the stream. Got our chasers out there. Got Ben, Drew, myself, Chandler. Not sure if Alex hopped on or not, or anybody else hopped on, but so far have not heard any injuries, so that's good. But there is some damage in Southwest Michigan there from these storms. So let's hope that the cleanup is quick and easy. So going forward, severe risk continues, although it's low for the places out ahead of these storms from roughly Coldwater to Jackson up into Ann Arbor areas, this little corner of Southeast Michigan. As these storms move through, overall ingredients are on the lower end of the spectrum, so not really expecting much to happen. But in the event it does, damaging winds is your main concern. I would not rule out a brief tornado with any of these storms here. There's a lot of shear out there. It's just not having the fuel, so to speak, to get that shear going with these storms. So with that being said, though, we are going to go ahead and end it at this point, and we appreciate you guys watching, sticking with us. Joel, did you dance for 20K?
That's what I was about to say. I didn't. I'm also a mess right now, so I don't know if I want to.
Let's do it some other time. Come back for.
I'd say probably save it. I know everyone kind of stuck around for the end. But I would say if you guys are here Sunday, I think I should be feeling better then, especially since I'm like sunburnt and itchy as heck right now. You're gonna see me do like the itch dance, and it's not gonna be fun. So. Just not fun. The sunburn has not been good to me. Ryan is probably got his mind in the gutter or something. I don't understand why.
I'm tired.
I literally am. If you guys can tell, I'm burnt.
All right, but we'll come back.
Well, now I feel like
severe.
Everyone's like, you said you were gonna.
No, he will. Just
It's
just not the right time. He's been up for 12 hours, guys. Give him a break. He's been up for longer than 12 hours.
I can hit the quick gritty. It won't count as my dance, but I can do it. Stay. Everybody stay. Nobody leave.
Let's go ahead and take him full.
Everybody stay. Nobody leave. Everybody stay. Nobody leave.
Take you full, Joel.
Oh, really? Okay. Well,
because why not?
All right, fine. For those who waited, I will do a tiny little gritty. And then I will do the full dance on Sunday. So, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
Go for it. There we go.
There you go.
Alrighty though. So with these storms moving in, they should be out of the state in a few hours. We'll be watching this closely. I'll be here basically glued to the radar, and I'll be posting updates if anything looks interesting or, severe. So with that being said, we're going to pop out of here. Appreciate you guys. Feel free to smash the like button and subscribe to our YouTube if you have not done so already. It is free to do. And we are live for every severe and tornado warning in the state of Michigan, no matter the time, area, or day. So appreciate your support, and we will be out of here. We'll see you guys soon.
Thanks for tuning in today, everybody. See you around.